Good afternoon again, folks. This is Mizz Kiki Says, installment number 2. What I want to talk to you about is sexualization of children. I have come across a few posts online that have totally disturbed me. And I mean, when I say totally disturbed me, I mean in more than one way. My biggest issue is this. Why am I seeing all these little kids, like in Brazil and other places? I'm not just trying to single out Brazil, because there are other countries that are doing this. Don't get me wrong. But I see all these little girls dancing like they're adults. I saw a 3-year-old little girl dance more sexually than I can. And I'm a dancer. Go figure. I mean, really, go figure. Okay? I saw this little girl bent over on the wall, grinding with a diaper on. Okay? So shortly after that, I scroll down and I go to another post, just scrolling through as I'm already outraged. I see a man with about 100 knives stuck in his body, a few through his eyes, a couple in his nose, a few in his mouth, through his ears. I'm sorry to be graphic, but here's my problem. The post said that this was a man who was a pedophile, okay, and that he came after someone's child in the village. I'm not saying that it is ever okay for anyone to be sexually assaulted. I'm not saying that it's okay for anybody to touch anyone in any way sexually without their permission. But what I am saying is this. Why would you teach your daughter to do what you're doing in the bedroom with your man and then expect men not to look at her that way? I'm confused about that. I can't understand why you want to put 4,000 knives in this man, but then you want to teach your daughter how to twerk. Where does that make sense? Explain that to me. I'm pissed off because the problem doesn't just start with the pedophile. The problem also starts in your home, okay? Like I said, I'm not saying that you are at fault because somebody has a sexual deviancy, but what I am saying is this. You have no business teaching your daughter how to dance like a Brazilian woman. I don't care what your customs are. I don't care what is customary in your country, any of that stuff. It also goes for American women. Why are you teaching your children, to twerk? Why are you teaching your daughters to be sexual when they don't even know how to write their names yet? They don't even know who they are yet. Do they know where they came from? Are you teaching them their history? Let me ask you a question. What have you taught your children about the Bible? Oh, I bet it's crickets right now. I bet it's pure silence. Because you're not teaching them anything. That's what it is. Exactly. I have a problem with you women who are teaching your kids to be sexual at a young age. There is no place for anything sexual in your child's life before they become an adult. No place whatsoever. Your daughter should not be dancing like a video vixen. Your daughter should not be doing any of the things that Beyonce is doing. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you guys have the responsibility. You women as mothers. I didn't even say anything about the fathers yet. We're going to just talk about the mothers. As mothers, we are always there with our children, 9 out of 10. Some of you ain't even doing your job, and you're not there for your kids. But the ones that are, help me understand why in HE double hockey sticks, yes, I said it, why do you think it's okay? And then you want to get mad? No, get on your job. Teach your daughter how to be a good woman. If you can't do that because you're not one, then you need to learn first. That's right, I said it. You need to learn first, okay? Because twerking and butt and hips and boobs and all that other stuff does not constitute you being a real woman. What it shows your kids is how to have sex and have babies. It doesn't teach them how to get an education. It doesn't teach them what they should do for themselves as women. You understand what I'm saying? Like that to me, I have no tolerance for it. I'm tired of seeing these little girls bent over, little skirts on, lipstick and makeup, looking like full-on grown women. And then, again, we got a problem. Oh, this man came at my daughter. Oh, that man. Oh, this person. Or somebody tried to this and that and that. Seriously? You threw her out there like bait. You put her on the block. Have you ever heard of Sarah Bartman? You haven't, have you? I challenge you all to look her up, okay? And find out exactly what happened to her and how she was ostracized, how she was basically put on display, on exhibit like an animal. That's what you're doing to your kids. That's what you're doing to your little precious daughters. These beautiful little girls that you want to grow up and be virtuous women. You're not teaching them virtue. What you are teaching them is that all their worth is what's on their bottom and what's between their legs. That's what you're teaching them. Yes, I said it. And any of you who would like to come at me and have a discussion about it, I am welcoming you to do so. I welcome you to do so. Because in the end, yes, you do what you want to do with your own children. It is up to you. However, don't get mad when society's reaction to your children is not what you expected. Don't get upset about it, because this is what you put out there. That's what you instilled in your child. When she comes home pregnant at 12, don't say anything. Don't. Why? Because that's what you taught her. You taught her to go out here and be sexual. You taught her to go out here and seek the attention of a man to fulfill her, instead of her fulfilling herself first and coming to the table with something to offer that man. That's what you did. I don't want to hear anything about it later on. Don't get mad when you become a statistic. Don't get mad when people are judging you based on what you've done, because that's what you put out there. And it's not okay for anyone to judge another person. That is God's job. That is God's job. It is not my job to judge you, so please understand that I am not judging you. However, what I am telling you is some real talk. Where do I get it from? Let me put it to you like this. I am a psychology major. I have taken a couple of child psychology classes. I have also taken a parenting class for teenagers. Okay? I'm certified. Yes, I am. So I'm speaking on it. The legacy that you instill in your children is what they come out in the world with. So if you want your daughter to be a weave-wearing, twerking Barbie doll, then teach her that, because that's what she's going to be. And she's going to bring you all those kids to take care of. And 9 out of 10, you ain't take good care of her. So, doesn't that just perpetuate the legacy? I don't even know why I can't talk today. I think because I'm so pissed off. But it's enough. I'm tired of seeing it. You all need to cease and desist. Grow up. Okay? Be a woman and teach your children how to be functional members of society, not strippers. Huh? Not baby mamas. Huh? You know, I could talk all day about this too, but it just makes me so infuriated. It makes me so freaking infuriated. And of all the things that you guys have to worry about, you worry about the guys that have left you, the next dude that's going to come through, who you're going to get some money from for this, instead of worrying about your kid. I'm going to say it like this. Each one teach one. We all need to do better. Through this video, I feel like I'm doing my part. Spread it out. Let's make it viral. You guys need to be accountable for your kids. I don't want to hear well, her father this, and I don't want to hear any of that. None of it. Because again, when a woman gets pregnant, who carries the child? A woman, not a man. So, in the beginning and in the end, you are it. Period, point blank. Having the father around, well, that's just a bonus. But the father of the child cannot teach that child how to be a woman. Only you can. Okay? That's what you're supposed to be doing as the mother. And if you don't know what you're doing, you need to learn. Because all you're doing is sending your child out here into the world to perpetuate the same BS that's been going on for years and years and years and years. And then, as a group of black people, we can't understand as a people why the stuff that happens to us. Seriously. We need to do better. We need to do better. I am challenging all of you women out here. Little Miss Vixen this and Vixen that. Twerk this and twerk that. Teach your kids better. Teach them better. That's it. That's all I have to say about it. Until next time, this is Mizz Kiki Says. See you on the next installment.